Right, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be predicting, I will be putting my preference of England's Euro 2024 squad. Now, they can only take 23 players, so we have 11 here as the players, 11 subs, and because we need 3 goalkeepers and I can't put it, I'll just name the last one. So, let's get started. Actually, I think I need the jersey numbers. Well, it won't be the exact jersey numbers, but I just need it for where I'm going to put everyone at. Right, let's get started. So, goalkeeper. Who do I want as starting goalkeeper? Now, it could be a close argument between Ramsdale and Pickford, but as of right now, Ramsdale hasn't played any games, so we have to go for the man Pickford. Jordan Pickford will start in goal. Maybe in the next World Cup it will be Ramsdale, but he needs game time. There's no way you can just put on Ramsdale who hasn't played a game. Left back, I have to go for Luke Shaw if he is fit. He is one of our best England left backs. I mean, why would you play a right back at left back? I don't know. For center back, I'm actually going to go with Tomori. Yes, he is a great defender for AC Milan. And I feel like he deserves to start over Maguire. I don't know who starts Maguire these days, except Manchester United and Gareth Southgate. Pairing next to him, I have to go for John Stones. He's been one of the best central defenders recently for like the past, I don't know, year. He can play as a second defensive midfielder if needed. Alright. Right back, if this man's fit, I would go for Reece James. Yes, great right back as well. It's an argue between James and Trippier, but I feel like for my preference, it would be better if you start James, because Trippier can play on both sides, so it's better for him come as like a substitute. Now, 6 left wing, I'm going to go for. It's a tough choice. I will go for Phil Foden. Yes, Phil Foden will start on the left. Some of you may think I'm crazy, but I'm not even kidding. He will start on the left over Grealish, Rashford, Sterling, and all those other left wingers. Now, first central midfield, I mean, you have to go for Bellingham, right? Who else do you start there? I can't think of one. I mean, Bellingham, top goal scorer in La Liga, as of recording. He has to start. If he doesn't, unless he's injured, he has to start every single game. 90 minutes. CDM, I'm going to go for Declan Rice. Maybe, he doesn't make the most impacts offensively, but defensively, he's a very good player. He's a very good player. As for this, I have to go for Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold. He usually plays as a right back, but he can play in midfield as well. I mean, if he needs to, he can go out wide. Maybe move James a little backward. Put Alexander-Arnold more to the right. Put crosses into the striker. Complete bangers right there. Alright, right wing. I mean, who else but Bukayo Saka? No argument there. He has to start there. Up top, who else but the main man, Harry Kane. This is my starting 11. Now we have to go for the substitutes bench, right? So, the substitutes. So, goalkeeper. I mean, quite tough pick, but I'm going to go for Ramsdale. He doesn't start often, but he is a great backup player. He is a great backup player, trust me. He is a great one. Left back. It is quite tough. You could argue Choba, but you know what? I'm not gonna send Choba. I'm going to make controversial decision. Alright, ready for Lee Cole. He plays as center back, but he can play at left back. I would prefer 5 center backs in this squad and put Cole as the backup. I would not bring Ben Chilwell. He's just not effective enough. I feel like even Levi Colwell starts ahead of Ben Chilwell in Chelsea, which means you have to bring him. You cannot bring Ben Chilwell. If you bring Ben Chilwell, it is a disgrace. Backup center back. This is where it gets tough. Who do I want to bring? You know what? Let's go back on that later. Backup right back. Kieran Trippier. He can play on the left. He can play on the right. He is one of the best backup players in the England squad. He's old. He brings experience. He can play corners. He needs to start there. Right. I'll go back to center backs later because it can get very controversial. Left wing. You know, I could argue for Rashford. Do I want to bring Rashford? Hard choice. But you know what? I'm not bringing Rashford. I'm bringing Jack Grealish. I feel like Jack Grealish has been on better form than Rashford. And because of Rashford's form, there is no way this man deserves to be in the England squad. No chance. Like, absolutely no way. Alright, midfield. Backup for Bellingham. This is going to be one of the most controversial ones, but I'm going to bring in Gallagher. I need to check. So, for some reason, I can't spell these names. I don't know why. I don't know why, but sometimes I just can't spell. I just want to make sure the spelling is right quickly. Yep. Connor Gallagher will play backup to Bellingham. I know he's not the best at Chelsea, but he is a great backup player to the squad. Right. Defensive mid. Okay, first, there is no way I am bringing Calvin Phillips or Jordan Henderson to the squad. No way. It is quite a tough choice because they don't have that many from my memory. But I'm thinking who would be a great player to play there. You know what? I'm going to play Ward-Prowse. James Ward-Prowse. For some reason, I can never spell these names. I don't know why. But I know James Ward-Prowse can play as center back. I'm a central defensive mid. Just let me check the spelling. Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry, I can't spell half the time. This man, he is a great free kick taker. He can play as central defensive mid. I believe in him. And I know he's not the best, but he can create a lot of chances from there. He can pass it like wide. Actually, he may be a better free kick taker than Alexander-Arnold. Controversial as well. But I feel like he should play backup. Now, this is where the tough bit comes in. Because some of them haven't made their debut, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring Curtis Jones from Liverpool. I may sound very stupid, but I believe in that man. He needs to make his debut. I'm not even kidding. he should make his debut. Now back up to Saka. It is a tough choice. I'm thinking of two names right now. Bowen or Palmer. Palmer is a good penalty taker. But would he make it into this England squad right now? My answer would be no. Bowen starts back up to Saka. Some of you may argue Palmer, but I feel like he's not ready yet. Maybe he can get into the World Cup squad in 2026, but it's just not his time right now. Before we move on to the striker, which is also not a hard decision, I think I made up my idea for my two center backs. My two center backs, back up to Tomori, will be Lewis Dunk, and back up to Stones. I was having a look. He doesn't play for one of the best teams, but MYCY. Some of you may be arguing, oh, where's Walker? I'm telling you right now, Walker is not going in this squad. Okay, he has pace. He may be one of the favorites, but personally, he's not coming. There is no way he is coming. We don't need 4 right backs on this team. We already have 5 center backs. Trippier can play left back. Alexander-Arnold can drop to right back if needed. We don't need that many wing backs. And Colwell can play left back. We don't need that many. It is a hard choice, but I feel like James and Trippier and Alexander-Arnold can play at right back. Some of you may argue Walker. That's okay with me, but he's not coming this time. Striker, tough choice, but I'm going to go with Oliver Watkins. Now, this is my 22-man lineup. They can only bring 23 players, so I have to come up with another goalkeeper. I mean, if Nick Pope, I heard Nick Pope retired. I'm not sure if that is true or not. But if Nick Pope didn't retire, I would bring him as my third goalkeeper. If not, there aren't many options. So I just have to bring the only other person I could think of, Sam Johnstone. The third one's either between Pope or Johnstone. I don't know if Pope hasn't retired, then it's Pope. If he has retired, then it's Johnstone. Anyways, that's it from me. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Virus, all they wanna do is infect us, run away, virus, never gonna like us so we all hide, they think we are funny, they think we should be dead, so we try to kill them, only cause they hate us, virus, all they